Why should rich countries continue to provide support to poor countries?
Yeah, thank you. I believe there should be some support as needed in the developing country, poor country especially, because this is a one world, one earth. So this is the age of inclusive development. So if you put any country or any region underdeveloped, this also create a social and threat to the whole world. It might be. So it is our moral responsibility how to develop balance developed in the whole part of the world. So that will create more enabling environment for civilization for more developed. I think the developed country has also moral responsibility to support to the poor country, especially where most needed in that particular region. I believe, and it will be more effective if we target in a way that the I would say 1.2 billion people of the world is still without electricity. So this agenda I am pursuing here. So our approach in such a way in this century, a lot of people is still without electricity. We cannot believe it. So our target in Asia, Southeast Asia and Africa, most of the people in Latin America, some people is still without electricity, and 2 billion people without cooking facility. So they are cooking from the burning firewood and also indoor pollution, and without electricity, without energy, you cannot survive. So in that category, I would believe the support for a sustainable development, electricity, energy and cooking facility is also very important. In that respect, developed country can prioritize and can give emphasis on that aspect for any support to the poor country.
How would you like to see development cooperation feature in the post-2015 agenda?
This is an important topic we are discussing in Montreal, Switzerland, and also in Germany, Berlin. I think this is very important. Until 2015, so far there is a lot of achievement, especially in Bangladesh. We reduced poverty by half within 2012. Even we still have 2-3 years time. And there are a lot of progress, but in some sort of a nutrition and other things, still we have to work hard on that. And for forestry, because you have a small land, a lot of people, so the forestry, tree plantation, other things, we have to do it. But a remarkable achievement in the education, enrollment in the education institution, and also the poverty reduction is going very smart way, in a nice way. I believe this 2015, we need a new strategy, evaluation of the last decade, what happened, what are the weaknesses, what are the strengths. So we have to find the gaps, and we have to fill up the gaps in such a way. So there should be a balanced development around the globe. So people belong to the whole globe. We can enjoy it. We can have an excitement about the development.
Why is monitoring and accountability of development cooperation so important?
I think the monitoring and accountability is very important. If you do something, you are putting a lot of resources, but result is not expected, result is not measurable. So I think accountability in both ways, at the recipient country and also donor giving country or support, both have a responsibility. So our responsibility, how to use the money, how to use the resources in a very creative and prospective way, so that our people get benefit out of this. But at the same time, donor countries should support in such a way, what I mentioned, say 1.2 billion people without electricity, 1.2 billion people without cooking facilities. So I think that also can help a lot of changes in the lives of the people. At the end of the day, accountability and monitoring is important to pursue the mission, whether we can achieve it or not. In the middle or in the quarter, we can see what is happening. So in that case, especially for the developing country, good governance and the maintaining of the whole philosophy and the management system. So once you have a monitoring, you understand, and once you have accountability, I would say accountability is not only top-down approach. Accountability we like to create within the government, within the community level, so they feel spontaneous accountability. Then they will make it happen. they'll do it seriously. Then I think in that perspective, this symposium, in Berlin Symposium, accountability and monitoring is a special emphasis. I believe it will strengthen our mission, strengthen the 2015 post Millennium Development Goal.